Yeah, Coach Quinn, you're sort of saying beforehand that this could be a game that came down to just a few little plays.
Mhm.
Um, did it feel like that's kind of what happened tonight? And overall, I guess what are your thoughts about pushing the Aces basically to the brink?
Yeah, I'm super proud of my team. The growth that they showed, the resiliency to even get here and be in this moment. For them to, the Aces were the hottest team. Everybody was talking about how great they were, and they were playing extremely good basketball. For us to come and force a game three in an environment like this, when you're talking about the little details, we're just a defensive rebound away from getting a stop. Get a good look at it, to potentially have a game winner. And in order to be in a one possession game with the hottest team in the league, you have to focus in on the details of the game. You have to have heart. You have to have next play mentality. And I thought that the group did that. Um, there's some tough shots made, some gritty, defensive possessions. To go from a 7 point second quarter, to I'm always bad at math. 47, second half, again showed, the growth of this team. And I'm super proud of, pushing this thing, pushing Vegas to the brink.
No, I think as you walked by us off the court, I could be wrong, but I believe you had your collar in your mouth just kind of clenching. And I think that picture goes well with what Becky says. She said, we stole that one from them. We had to steal that.
Hmm.
Um, did it feel like that at the end?
Yeah, I just wanted so bad for this group because they worked hard, and that's the competitor in me. I played so much basketball, to be. Sometimes I wish I'm out there with them. And two, yeah, it's just the group. They're so committed to each other and what we wanted to do this year. We had a tough August, but it didn't show in September. Um, the fight and the resiliency that they had is that was my emotion for them. I know how I've been in championship atmospheres and games. I've won two, and just want this group to feel that. And the fight that they had, going to the huddles again, the connectivity, the readiness. We weren't scared at all. Respect our opponent, but I thought that um, we had the desire, the passion, and all of those intangible things that you need to have in a game three like this. So it wasn't anything, you know. I'm proud of the group, just wanting it so bad for them because they deserve it.
So much has been made about obviously NECA or Sky and Dom, right, emerging. But I don't know if you remember 2019 All Star game with Erica here.
Hmm.
She talked about her mom and how emotional she was. When I did the story on you, she talked about how special that first conversation she had with you was.
Hmm.
Can you talk about what she's brought to this team and what she's meant to you this season?
Yeah, he has had a career season. She's, was forgot about for the past few seasons, in my opinion. And when I spoke with E in the off season, she wanted to have transparency and truth from her head coach, and I was committed to doing that the entire season. And in return, I told her I wanted her to get back to the 2019 E, because she still has a lot of basketball in her. She's a capable scorer. She's an amazing defender. And the spirit of E is, what really one of the people that kept us connected, because she's the same way. And whether it's good days or bad days, obviously we all have them, but the energy that she showed sometimes when she didn't have it, on and off the floor, mattered. And I think she was one of our best 3 point shooters all season. She had big moments today on both ends of the floor. And I think this was another testament to just who she is, and just giving a player an opportunity, to be exactly who they are, to be in a system that we have confidence and trust in her. Um, and I think the connectivity with me and E stemmed from that conversation, and I never wavered from that. I wanted to give her exactly what she needed, and that was truth and love. And that's how we flowed all year. And I just she did amazing all season through all the different roles, starting, coming off the bench, you know, playing big minutes in a game three. She was prepared and ready for this moment.
All right, we'll go to Zoom. Percy, go ahead.
Hey, Coach. Congrats on a fantastic season. Hey, just wanted to ask. In a 1 point game, what can you point to that decided this outcome? And I guess I know it's kind of impossible to know with any type of certainty, but if this game was in Seattle, could you imagine a different result? You know, kind of especially with what you guys did in that close win on Tuesday.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, we played better on the road all season, and I think that really prepared us for this moment in this league. You have to win games on the road if you want to be successful. You know, Seattle was cracking, for lack of a better word, the other night, and the energy was electric, and I think that really gave us a boost. But today, I felt like the energy was really focused on the group. They provided energy for each other. Um, I think, you know, we were again one possession of one rebound away, honestly, defensive rebound away from, you know, having an opportunity to, you know, walk away with this victory. I would have to look at the film to kind of pinpoint. We actually out rebounded them. We shot better from three. You know, there are a lot of things that we did well. I think maybe our turnovers and some timely ones within some possessions. But for the most part, thinking back on the game, it felt like just this heavyweight battle, possession by possession. We didn't get, you know, to this thing, I mean, 8 point, you know, differential, the biggest margin for the Aces. I think we fought back within that. So can't pinpoint one thing right now. But I think we did a lot of really good things in order to put ourselves in a position to even have an opportunity to win.
Last question, we'll go Jeff Brown.
Yeah, coach. So the Aces have eliminated you guys now 3 times out of the last 4 years. I know it's obviously raw and difficult right now, but obviously this series was the closest of all. Can you just kind of talk about like the lessons learned from these playoff matchups that you've had with the Aces over the past few years?
Today in particular, again, I'm super proud. We were relying on very heavy minutes from a 19-year-old phenom in the rotation who has never been in this environment. You know, from previous seasons, our team was different, so it's kind of hard to kind of start comparing. But just talking about, you know, the performances from this group this year, just gutty. I think defensively, we were able to match up better. I think, you know, even though we weren't a high 3 point shooting team, didn't take a lot. Thought that, you know, being efficient in these last couple of games really mattered. I thought that our execution down the stretch, we were poised. We knew what we were doing and were confident in that. And you know, being in those battles for years, Ezzy grew a lot in those battles. And today, I thought that her presence was great in a matchup like this. So I don't know about comparing, but I know this group fought super hard to be here. Nobody expected us to be in the game three with the Aces at all. Except for the Seattle Storm and everybody who was in that locker room. And because of that, we were able to do exceedingly and abundantly above all that you guys thought. And again, yeah, the Aces are a great organization, an amazing team. And respectfully, I have to make sure I give Becky and her organization the kudos and the love that they need because they are the standard and they continue to be excellent every season. But shout out to my group to fight hard and to prove a lot of people wrong.
Thanks, Coach.